There's been an interesting new development in the way we can deal with charts in Power BI that's appeared in the March 2023 update of Power BI Desktop. Let's have a look at it. If you want to see this feature, then you'll need to make sure you have the March 2023 version of Power BI Desktop, and then you need to activate the preview features by going to File, Options and Settings, Options, and then looking for Preview Features, and the one we want to turn on here is On Object Interaction. Now it will probably ask you to restart Power BI to activate that feature. So once you've restarted it, you're ready to go. Initially it doesn't look too different. One thing I did notice, however, is that the ribbon visuals now are up the top. We can drop them down and it's the same visuals, but probably in a slightly more convenient place. I think the plan with this particular update is to move a lot more of the interaction to the top of the report page and to the objects, and a little more away from the right hand side. So how do we know what's going to happen here? Let's click on the chart, and then if you give it 3 clicks it appears, or 2 to 3 clicks, and then mouse over one of the axes, you'll actually see a box appear saying that this has been highlighted, and then everything that you're dealing with for that axis, for its numbers, for its formatting, for its font size or color, will appear over on the side. And then you can mouse over other items on the chart, and on the right hand side that will change. And that's the same for the cumulative rainfall. I've got up here as the title. Legend hasn't been selected at the moment, but I'll show you where that comes into it. You'll also notice when you select one of these items that 2 icons appear in the top right. The first icon, the upper icon, brings up the fields that you use to power the chart. Those will be for the x-axis, the y-axis, for secondary axis, tool tips, small multiples, all those things that you might want to add, you use from the side of the chart now. And then you can just click on the arrow and it will give you options to add a new field to that spot. Pretty simple. The second box, icon, I should say, not box, is a series of components that you can add to the chart. So we've got here, for example, data labels. Click on that, it'll add a series of them, and then you could take it away just as easily. The legend, which wasn't shown before, now is, and you can remove that. I actually find sometimes that a series label looks better than the legend. The legend takes up a lot of space in a chart, and especially if you have a lot of items in the series, a lot of lines, the legend can get quite crowded or even run off the page, and scrolling through the legend I think loses a lot of its performance. It just doesn't sort of flow well when you're looking at it. So there's the number of it. That's what you get with this new feature. There are of course other items that have appeared with this version of 2023 March Power BI, but this is the standout, and I think this will make a big difference to how we interact with charts going forward.